Hello everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm gonna show you what is and how to use design trends. This video is also available in Spanish. Well, this is a resource of influence. It got the following characteristics. It allows to clearly show the elements of visual influence for a season, color, texture, and many more. The trends allow you to know what is being used at a visual level throughout the world in their respective industries fashion, clothing, visual arts, and etc. To know how to apply trends in a creative industries process, it is essential to work linked to the visual identity of the company or a project that is being generated or created. Okay, so when we talk about design trends, there are many things that are very important. And the first thing that I need to address is how they are made. So design trends are made by seasons. There are 4 seasons in a year, of course, which are winter, spring, summer, and autumn. From those trends, I'm gonna be focused just in the visual part of the graphic design. However, there are many more components for fashion and other, but I'm not gonna touch them. So the first one is color. Color is a very important component in any visual development. Depending of the season, the colors go with them. Winter usually got blue colors and very clear colors because of snow. Also, white is very important in winter, and winter is known because you wear more clothes and more things of be the most elegant season. Spring, everything is blooming, so things are growing. So use greens and things like that are very going in that way for that season. Summer, of course, the heat is growing, so yellows, orange, red are colors related to the weather. Of course, everything is related to the weather. And of course, autumn, which is also fall, is when everything is falling. So all the dark grays, all the dark greens, all of those colors are the colors that you usually use for that season. Each year, of course, it got 4 seasons and they are changing. The texture is also very important because especially when you are organizing information and you are working in diagramming, it's very important because the texture that you use is also going through the weather through the season. And of course, for example, in winter, people like to use the texture of snow or water. So you use it like that. In spring, it's also very common to use the texture of trees or things that are blooming and everything is growing. So that texture is very common. In summer, the textures are very happy, they are related to something that is that you're having a good time, that you are relaxing, that you are enjoying yourself. And autumn, of course, it got things of that they are finishing their cycle and they are falling to the ground. So those textures are also very important. These textures are, of course, usually used in visual thinking development, but clothing and anything like that is related. The typography also we got like special typographies for each season. And in winter, you use very thin typography, something very elegant. Of course, the image that we got of something elegant is something really thin. So in winter, you usually use typographies that are really, really slim. In spring, everything is growing. And because it's blooming, we use bold typographies. So also that they got their edges rounded. It's very important. In summer, also we keep working with bold typographies, but the changes in the finishing of each letter because they are not that round, they are a little bit more on point, so that's important. And in autumn, everything is falling. So a semi-bold typography is usually used for that season and have a resemble. Of course, diagramming is when you put everything together. So the idea is that you use the shape, the textures, the typography, the color, everything in different ways to show the emotion of the moment. Of course, this is just for specific times, and it depends really of the situation, because the diagramming is related to the branding of the company or the project. So you can make small changes but adjusting through the topic of you want to show or represent. These are the basic components. However, they are not the only ones. You can have more elements that are related to the season, especially shapes and ways to diagram, infographies, or many other things. But these are the basic ones and the ones that you usually use for visual representation. As a conclusion, we can say that trends allow influencing the proposals that are developed in projects productive in all visual part. It's not just enough to know what the trends is of the season if you don't know how to apply it and balance it. It's very important that you know how to put everything together despite of the development that you are making. The key to using this tool is to use it according to the needs of the user or a project that is being worked on. That is extremely important. This is not just aesthetics, it also has to be related to the need of the customer or the development, so you can focus on narrow it down to the specific need. Thank you so much. I hope this video was a big help for your education. Please subscribe to our channel, Design Thinking 24/7. Follow us on social media. Remember that our Udemy courses are already available in the link of this video in the description. You can find it. Every Monday we have a new video in Spanish, and every Thursday we have a new video in English. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.